Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
There we go. We did it. We did it.
Basically, I got in. I was eating some food. We figured out the audio didn't work because Stephen was like, "Oh, I don't think the audio's there." We here.
Woo!
We here.
We did it.
Who was Matthew Moyston? What am I watching? Nobody's sure. But did everyone like my things? We could have guessed what Mike was saying. I was like, "You know here." Hey!
How was this no?
Because it's like a cross. It's like, no here.
Well, I'm glad we got the audio back. We're back. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Katie. Hello, Zach. Hello, Matthew. Motorsport Manager. Indy Lights. We're at Mid Ohio.
Monza.
No, it's Germany. I mean Mid Ohio. Jesus.
You gotta keep getting these things right.
I think it's the 5th race in the season, and I think we worked out there was
Last day of school for Zach as well. Nice.
9 races in total. So this is like the halfway point. We're not looking too bad. I've already done practice, so that's already done. I got the car set up pretty neat, although apparently not with Logan Sargent.
So you're lying to people.
I did not get the car set up pretty neat.
So you lied.
Lying's a strong word.
Well,
Wait, that was excellent.
if you want. Well, if you want me to have a rant again, all you have to do is just say.
But look at this from good old
Oh,
Oliver.
wow. Ollie Ashley. That's unbelievable, son. And that's what you get.
I was in 2D mode. Bam. I'll regenerate. It gets me every time. Bloody rich energy cars. Yeah. Oliver, you go out as well. Logan's just going to do a bit of an install lap. So he won't put time down. Although, how long's the session? 10 minutes. How long's the lap? 1 minute 37. Ah, screw it. They can get 2 laps in. But yeah, Mid Ohio. We're not doing. I can't remember the championship order. I think we're like 4th constructors, and I think we're still 2nd in the drivers.
No, we're 3rd.
Oh, in the driver.
Well, yeah, because Logan Sargent crashed, didn't he?
Who
Correct.
took us?
Logan Paul or Mayweather, who you voting for? Well, it should be Mayweather. Hey! Craig Taggart begins his life in trying to figure out what the next letter in the alphabet is.
Sorry?
Well, you just put A in chat, so, you know.
Hey, hello, Craig.
So I thought I'd make it dramatic. Whilst you watch on screen Logan Sargent in qualifying, in chat you can see, oh my god, he knew it was B! He knew it was B! The scenes in chat! C! Oh! It's a C! D! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's gone so wrong, why? Oh no, Craig, that's wrong. That's so very wrong. Oh no. No one saw it going this bad so quickly. I don't even know whether he can recover this.
Bloody hell.
Woo! Woo! Unbelievable.
We weren't quick in the first lap, but that's okay. That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
CB! DCBA! He's
It
got it
goes
reversed.
so wrong.
I don't understand what's going on anymore!
Look, 13th, 16th, not bad.
Not the gun drop buttons!
So, bloody hell. Okay, how long have I got? 1 minute 36 is the quickest time. So we're at the end of the pit stop. Send him out to 40. And then they'll give time for repairs. Bash. Bosh.
Job done. How are we feeling in chat? Are we feeling good? Had good days, everyone? Are we excited for the Indy 500 this week?
There we go. That should be sweet.
I will answer your F1. How are we both today? We're very well, thank you, Craig. How are you?
We're good. We're good.
Very good, thank you, my friend. Very good.
Oh God, I forgot to send Luke. Ask you out.
Sometime, Craig, we might also do
No,
Sea of Thieves.
No, that's I fluffed it. Logan's out. No, you carry on. You carry on and distract. He may still make it.
Oh, good. Now I've slept. Nice stuff, Craig. Are you a little calmer now, Mike, after your fancy rant? My Mazpin vid is almost at 100k views. Awesome, Zach. 100k
Nice.
views. That is sick number of views.
Logan's on an absolute flyer here. Oh my God, Logan Sargent. He takes pole at Mid-Ohio.
What about Oliver Askew?
Logan Sargent, first pole position for Fanatics Racing this year. Woo! Woo!
That was one of the best things I've ever watched. My rant about Lewis Hamilton. It's a knighthood in mediocrity!
Dear God.
I don't want to talk about
Nico
it.
Rosberg from YouTube.
Oh, wow!
Great qualifying session from
He's such
Fanatics
a YouTube
Racing.
sensation. Wow. It was great qualifying in one half of the Fanatics Racing Team garage. See, he's shown some favouritism within the team. Former Indy Lights champion, he should be able to just qualify on one lap. Mid-Ohio is notorious for a lack of overtaking. If Christian Bogle can grab pole, they might hold on for the win. Didn't do it though, did he?
Bloody
Alex Knuckles.
Yeah, what are you on about? Let's go.
Fuming. Absolutely fuming.
Let me see.
Just because he had the better setup doesn't mean you had to disadvantage him in the race.
Should we do our usual hard tyre full send?
Yeah, why not?
It's kind of the Fanatics Racing trademark.
It's just what we do. See where we end up. Usually in a wall, one of them.
We have yet to finish a race with both cars. But
Is that an issue?
that's like a goal.
Like, is that an issue?
Will today be the day?
Should we really be doing that? Logan Sargent starts on pole
Hey!
with Malakas P2, McGinnis P3, and Enzo Fittipaldi rounding off the second row. Third row, Hunter Yini and Linus Lundqvist in P6. Benjamin Pedersen P7 and Stingray Raup P8. P9 is Antonio Cerevel. Had a couple of front row starts this season, but starts in P9 this time. Christian Bogle, Autosport wanted him on pole. Didn't do it. P10. Joshua Carr, P11, and Victor Franzoni, P12. Braden Eves, P13, and Alex Pironi, mate, he's in 14. Oliver Askew's in 15th because somebody screwed up simple mathematics. And Carl Kirkwood, a great generational talent, 16th.
16th. He's really hasn't hit the done anything so far in the season.
Qualified about as well as Lewis Hamilton in Monaco.
Wow! And it's nice all the way to go. Logan holds on to the lead.
Logan storms into the lead. He's got all these cars on super softs behind him. How is he going to hold on? Just like this. Mid-Ohio. Just such the characteristics that are so familiar. That's the keyhole. Askew's moved up to P13th. He's flying back there. And Manicus, he retakes P2 after losing it to Yini at the start. And McGuinness has dropped down. Lundqvist is up from his position of P6. And Fittipaldi down 2 positions from his start position to P4.
Come on, Logan.
Pedersen and Robb stay in 7th and 8th.
It's critical time of the race. Just needs to keep them behind. Oh no, he's left the inside open.
And he goes for the lunge, Manicus, but he keeps behind. Those guys on the soft tires really will be pushing, but at the end of the first lap, Logan Sargent leads. Mid-Ohio.
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 Oh, yikes.
The tyre temperature in the hard compound just really isn't going at the moment. But we have to be on full send just to stay competitive in these early stages of races. But if they can force them behind and start eating into the tyre wear, they soon will drop off and the hard tyre will be able to be easier.
Oh, he's left the inside open again! Logan! Come on, man! Close the door!
He's putting in PBs every sector just to desperately hang on to the lead. Manicus wants the lead of this Grand Prix here at Mid-Ohio, but Logan Sargent says no!
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, he's gone! David Manicus is gone!
He's out. Manicus is gone. He's gone. Linus Lundqvist, meanwhile, has moved up into P3, the championship leader, and has just put in the fastest lap as well. So that will have Logan Sargent very wary indeed. Kind of need Lundqvist to kind of retire from a race, really, so far.
Yeah.
He's scarily good. Oliver Askew, in the meantime, is P12. He's moving further up the order after his P15 starting position. Carr has just moved into the top 10 with Braden Eves dropping outside of it.
Logan!
Oh, McGuinness, he wants to have a look. He has a good look, but Logan Sargent holds the inside line. He's got it. No, McGuinness isn't giving up, though. He's pushing on the outside. He's got the inside corner. No! Logan Sargent holds on to the lead. Keeps Linus Lundqvist in here. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to be involved in an accident here. But McGuinness is pushed him hard, although he's dropped off a little bit. He must have pushed really hard just to stay competitive there. The soft tyre compound, it's wearing. It's going to be difficult to hold on to this lap. It seems in these last sectors of the lap that McGuinness really has a car that comes into one. He's going to look on the outside, left. Oh, he's all over the back. Askew still remains in P12. But you could just tell it's a track where margins aren't really kind of getting too separated. And Logan Sargent finally loses the lead, but he's got to stay ahead of championship rival Linus Lundqvist. If you can take him out, keep ahead of his rival, that'll be good for the race. But Linus Lundqvist, he goes. It might be a time to drop to a kind of more conservative and wait till coming on later on in the race, where the medium compound there, because Lundqvist has got a lot of tyre wear advantage and also McGuinness in front of him.
Yeah, the harder compound has not paid off.
Hello, Ibo.
Damn.
Not conserved, just neutral.
Wow, I was doing that on Oliver. Logan's been pushing all the way. Wow. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a week break and I'm all over the place. I'm not sending people out on time.
You are never allowed
Jesus.
to leave again.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Wow, Logan lost it on full send. I thought it was because I conserved it a bit.
Yeah. Leclerc screwed a lot of people this week, Ivo. Screwed a lot of people. Oh, and Logan Sargent has dropped off the front runners. Lundqvist is getting close to McGuinness, but 2.4 seconds off the lead. And looks Enzo Fittipaldi's now having a go. Got to make sure that these tyres come into a window, so when those softs start to drop off, Logan Sargent can take advantage and start to gain more positions again. This is the section of the race where he's just got to go hard, force Enzo Fittipaldi to eat into those tyres, because later on in the race, although Enzo has the inside line, yep, he takes him. Drop to P4 now, Logan Sargent. Askew's now dropped to P14.
Pedersen's going to go. Ah, maybe we should have started on the mediums. The yellow tyre. Yikes.
No, there's still a lot of pit stops to go.
Yeah.
Still a lot of cautions to come in.
Pedersen gets past lots of cautions.
You gotta hope sometimes the cautions fall your way.
Come on, Logan.
64 laps remaining. Good evening, Matthew D'Souza. How you feeling about the weekend? The champions! Do. I thought it was better to ask you about Chelsea rather than asking, about Daniel Ricciardo.
Damn, the tyres haven't even held up. I've been very pushy on them. Very pushy.
We've lost already. Kepper and goal, probably. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I saw Mendy's struggle, isn't he?
That's not good. That's not good. Lewis losing his consistency? I don't know. It's one race. Ibo. I wouldn't read too much into it. It was, the other day we were saying how good Lewis was at Spain. It's one race. It's far too early to make accurate things, but it's you can justify little things within the race. It was a poor qualifying from Lewis, and Mercedes didn't quite get it right. Oh, and cars are pitting up in front. Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
McGuinness is out! Oh!
Nice. Keeps it.
Oh!
Keeps it going.
What is wrong with that?
I presume it's front wing damage.
Sparks are flying!
Scraping along the floor.
Has he got the star in Mario Kart?
Well, it's certainly not having the same effect.
Oh dear. Do we go on the mediums for the next stint?
Maybe. We'll see where we are.
Or do we just match people and go on the softs?
Yeah, probably. See how it goes. See how it goes.
Oh, question. Would you have taken the Europa Conference League? No. Baku's going to be a good one, I feel. Crucial race for Mercedes. Absolutely, yeah.
I don't think there would be a lot of money in the Conference League, so I don't really see the point.
Going to play some youngsters, but other than that...
For us. Well, it's just fixture pile up. You'd rather fully have a fresh squad for the league and whatnot.
Because you can't fully just play youngsters.
Yeah, well, you'd even want to play youngsters in the league, just like the likes of Willock and whatnot.
Absolutely. Eking out these extra laps is going to be vital for tyre life. We can already see that Pedersen jumped and Fittipaldi jumped Lundqvist in the pit stops.
Oh, yeah.
McGuinness was leading, and obviously he dropped out from there. Now, how long is an average pit stop round here in Mid-Ohio?
No idea.
Should we pit Askew and see? Use him as the test dummy?
No, because his tyres can go a bit longer.
Okay, Logan Sargent pits. This is going to be a big pit, matching onto the softs. Push for the in-lap. He pushes for the in-lap. Here we go through the last section of corners, round the hairpin. Still quite a bit of the lap to go.
Here we go. Final corner.
Final corner into the pits. Here we go. It's going to need to be a clean pit stop. It's a clean pit stop. It's a great pit stop.
Oh, no, they've all got ahead. All by quite some distance. Yikes.
Enzo Fittipaldi theoretically leads this race and has a 6-second advantage over White. You would be in Europe. Yeah, no. Tottenham don't win the Conference League. They probably don't deserve to win any trophies. Fair. Also, it would be something you could actually win. Fair play, Craig. Fair play, Craig. We have dropped to those levels. No, I'd much rather a season out of Europe to build in the league. Like, it's a step back to go forward. Logan Sargent just set the fastest lap.
Get points for that.
He is catching. He's showing good pace on these soft tyres. And also you've got to remember the guys on the softs in front of them. If he can keep eking out these tyres with that hard tyre stint, then maybe we can avoid an extra pit stop and do them on strategy that way.
Yeah, hopefully. Try to get a podium out of this race at least.
Coming up on the back of Lundqvist. It's going to be important to make progress. If you can make progress on track as the tyres start to fall away, even better for us.
They're going to be conserving maybe? Or are we actually just generally looking very quick? Just looking very quick?
Logan Sargent, he's flying. Championship rival Linus Lundqvist ahead of him on track. It's going to be an important overtake to get done. He's getting closer and closer each lap. Right on the gearbox of Linus.
Looks like Linus is getting held up by Peroni.
It's a purple in Sector 2 for Logan Sargent. It's a purple in Sector 3. He sets another fastest lap.
Come on, Logan. Come on, Logan.
He's wheel to wheel with Linus Lundqvist. Lundqvist, he's got the inside line and he takes him on the hairpin. Fantastic overtake. Peroni is there. Up ahead. He's got to get past the hard tyre compound. He can't get held up here. He's got so much pace at the moment, Logan Sargent. And he's got the tyre life to get past. Now he's got Pedersen up further on the track. Lundqvist finally gets past. He realised he needed to because obviously the car of Logan Sargent was massively just flying out there. He's just found speed. He's got such time advantage. And here we go. Wheel to wheel with Pedersen.
Come on,
Pedersen's
Logan!
holding it, and Logan Sargent going up the hill makes the move up to P2 on track. And you've got to remember, he has such better tyre life. The hard tyre, he just stuck with them. And now it allowed him to have much fresher soft tyres at this stage of the race. And he is fully taking advantage. The man who started on pole, it looked like he conceded an advantage. But no, he is in a fantastic position to win this race.
All part of the game plan.
38 laps remaining. Enzo Fittipaldi leads. Oliver Askew, on the mean hand, his teammate is currently struggling quite a fair bit, but we're not going to talk about that.
That was another purple in Sector 1 from Logan. Jesus Christ, Logan.
Do you like the 3-tyre compound choice, or do you prefer the 2? I quite like the 2-tyre compound in IndyCar.
You can't argue that the thing is, you can argue that 3 tyres is more strategy.
But it hasn't worked out that way.
Yeah. So.
Because it usually ends up one stop regardless.
Yeah.
It's either the tyre degradation isn't enough and it goes soft to medium, or it's quite high and it goes soft to hard, medium to hard. That's usually what it is. Whilst Arsenal should definitely be in Europe, a year out could do them a lot of good, as they won't have to play anywhere near as much games. Absolutely, Matthew.
Yeah.
Brilliant
I just
commentary.
think the Conference League is just... well, if we win it, it's not like, oh my god, Arsenal won a trophy in Europe. It'd be like, we should have won it. And there won't be any money in it for the club like Arsenal. Just rather take the break. Take the breather.
Now, the freshness in these tyres at the start of the stint does seem to be dropping off with Logan Sargent, but he's still doing enough, and Enzo Fittipaldi is coming to the end of the tyre life of his set of soft compounds. Lundqvist has managed to move up into P3, and Franzoni is P4. Pedersen had an early pit stop. He is now in P11, but Lundqvist and Fittipaldi managing to get more out of the tyre life from there. We're starting to push on Logan Sargent. He now has quite a significant advantage, so he can afford to kind of put in some quick laps, try and get the track position on before going longer again.
Go on, Logan.
But still probably maintaining track position. 33 laps remaining in this Mid-Ohio GP.
Got to get it done this lap. Or maybe next lap. What? Come on, Logan.
It's going to be Logan. He's all over the gearbox of Enzo Fittipaldi. He's just got to hope that the guy puts in a bit of pressure. He's got the inside line. No, he goes. He switches the inside line. It's going to be neck and neck over the line. Outside now, inside up the hill, outside again. Enzo Fittipaldi is doing everything to hold on to this lead, but Logan Sargent wants it. He's got so much pace. And he's pushed him into an early pit stop. Dropped the tyres off. Track position. He might still take it anyway, as Enzo Fittipaldi goes, but Logan Sargent knows that he's going to have such fresher tyres come the end of this Grand Prix as Enzo Fittipaldi ducks late into the pits.
Inters? Oh, fly now, boys, fly now, this is the time!
And this is worked massively in Logan Sargent's favour.
Actually, maybe not full. We need to make it to the rain.
Question is it inters to then full wets to inters? When we're in the lead of the Grand Prix, we can just follow the dictator.
Yeah.
Because Fittipaldi is going to be losing buckets of time as there's no rain yet, although he's already pitted for it. McGuinness has already pitted for the inters. It's massively going to be costing them. And already you've got the likes of Lundqvist down in P11 and Pedersen down in P7, who pitted early for those super soft compound tyres. But look at this. It is going to play strategically perfectly into the hands of Logan Sargent. Unfortunately, Oliver Askew hasn't really made up too many positions from that. But again, it is all about Logan Sargent today in the championship. Big winners out of this so far looks to be Bogle and Robs and Eves.
Probably safe to pit now, isn't it?
Well, I would say so.
I may be able to eke another lap out of them.
Let's get another lap. Let's go for it. Balls to the wall with Logan Sargent.
Put Oliver there so they don't clash.
And here he goes, clean pit stop for Oliver Askew. Oh no, there's a mistake on the front left, and that has cost Oliver Askew. It's a weekend that just hasn't gone right for him. Missed out on a final run in qualifying that left him at the back, and it's been a struggle all weekend since then. Logan Sargent, unlike his teammate though, started on pole position. He now got an extra lap out, needs a clean pit stop. He gets the clean pit stop that he needs. Probably maintains the lead. Enzo Fittipaldi is way back. Way back. Oh, look at this. He's got an 11-second lead so far All Logan Sargent does need to do is keep the damn car on the track, he says. Fanatics Racing Team then move up into second in the Constructors' Championship and closer to the top one.
Yeah.
The Constructors is a real decent bet.
The Malacas crashing
sure.
has opened the Constructors' tie-up quite a bit.
Absolutely. And in the Drivers' Championship?
We are going to be, as it stands, only 13 points behind Linus Lundqvist.
A massive gain here so far. Strashley massively didn't play into it. They went hard on the two softer compounds. Going on that harder compound at the start, you could say that Logan Sargent sacrificed the advantage he got from pole position, but the fact that he could have fresh tyres and somehow has headlights on a single-seater, we're just going to ignore that one. Ignore that one!
Sorry, I'll zoom out. And the brake lights.
Absolutely, just ignore that one. But it is put... Askew now moves up into 10th. That'd be great for the Constructors. If Askew can make up some positions late in the Grand Prix, it is going to be positive here. Is there a possibility of just pushing the intermediates with Oliver Askew, or are they just burning through? They don't have as good as tyre life.
Yes, because I think we had a race early in the season. I full sent and the tyres went.
They don't operate as well as they do on the other one.
Yeah, though we're going to have to pay again.
Absolutely, and probably at that stage it's going to be pitting for full wets.
Yes, we could time it with that, yeah. Because everyone's going to... we may do an extra... Yeah, there could be about...
Askew, we could probably take a gamble and go full wets on and see if we can get extra pace on everyone. But for Logan Sargent, we'll just stay out
just
and match the early pitters, which Fittipaldi is going to be the first one to jump. And he's going to be the first one to see. And in fact, he has jumped onto the full wet. And everyone is jumping onto the full wet, so it might be time to pit Oliver Askew now and just... Well, everyone's gone on the full wets.
No, but we've got to watch the times, because they're not... It's not in the operating window for full wets. 35.4. 35.5. I say full send into wets. Yeah. Full send into wets, boys. Because Askew should overtake Fittipaldi.
And McGuinness has now crashed.
Yeah, that was a few laps ago.
Okay.
He was a back marker. I didn't really make a thing of it.
Askew has now moved up into P4. The guys are pitting up in head. We've got to keep watching Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi still is losing on the time. But question is, can Oliver Askew get ahead of Fittipaldi on track? He looks like he's dropping. It looks now is the window. I
think it's just Oliver.
Well, now's the window for Oliver to pit.
We may as well match, yeah. We may as well match. We're not gaining anything out there.
Pit Oliver as well. It's 38 seconds. They're not going to clash in pits. Needs a clean pit stop. It's a bit slow on the rear left. The rear left's going to cost. Where will that leave Enzo Fittipaldi?
We're good.
We're clean on there, so we need a clean pit stop for Oliver Askew. This is a big one to moving up. Linus Lundqvist is still in P12. Where will Oliver Askew be? It's a clean pit. Rear left was a little bit slow. He moves down to 6th.
We need to have words with that rear left guy.
He moves down to 7th. He moves down to 8th.
It's going to be 10th.
9th.
Not
10th.
bad.
That's pretty good. He's moved into the top 10 anyway, but that's a decent position for Oliver Askew.
Ahead of Linus.
Now the question is, will these tyres last to the end?
No, they'll drop off. We'll need to go on to Inters. I really didn't think they were quick on the wet tyres. I thought we could get a few more laps on the Inters. They were a bit too quick.
Maybe it was a lap too late for Oliver Askew, but Sargent got away with it.
No. I don't think Oliver lost any time. I think he just got stuck behind Fittipaldi. Lost time there. Couldn't make an overtake.
but still, 1st and 10th is a decent position. A top 10 finish for Oliver Askew after, what was it, a P2 last time out?
From Askew?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did well. We need to check that. It was a bit of a surprise result. But yeah, I feel like we got a podium. P2 sounds about right.
I don't know if we want to push Askew on the tyres. Just go hell for it, because he's got some tyre advantage.
Okay. If I'll push them until they overheat. But a bit like the Inters, they don't last long. Oh! Logan just needs to keep on the road, Askew, see what we can do.
Sargent is extending his lead at the head of this one. Lundqvist has really dropped off the pace. But it does look like that Askew is gaining on Braden Eves now.
Yeah, took 3 temps out of him this lap. 4 temps. 3 temps. Track is as wet as part now. Oh, look, our weather station's incorrect. God damn it. I just bought a new weather station as well.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Where did all my money go to?
16 laps remaining in this very wet Mid-Ohio race. Logan Sargent currently leads, the pole sitter, who had a very brief stint of the race that he didn't dominate, but ever since regaining the lead on around about the middle stage of the race, he has dominated. His teammate Oliver Askew, starting from the back in P15th, has moved his way into the top 10, which is a positive position, and now is only 0.7 seconds behind Braden Eves on track. If he can gain every position gained, it's points in the Constructors, which will be fantastic for Fanatics Racing Team.
Still raining, but the sun is out and the track is drying despite our weather report. You can push a bit, Oliver. So it's just well, you got a 16 seconds gap, so it's just seeing when Enzo pits to when we pit. It's now stopped raining. Wonder if people gamble on softs or if they'll go into Inter still.
I don't think it's going to be dry enough for softs.
Yeah, I'm gonna gamble with Askew.
Gonna make the overtake on Braden Eves. Come on, Askew. And ducks into the pits.
It may not pay off, but he's not really going to lose any positions.
Lundqvist gambled as well. So at least we cut off and we keep Lundqvist behind Oliver Askew, which is important for the championship.
See what their times are like. Are we going to get any data? Enzo doesn't look like he's going to pit, but Boggle's pitting. Track is drying. 16.1.
We got to play it safe, surely.
And go long, or go bring in now?
Well, we've got 16 seconds to play around with,
Okay.
so they're not going to take 16 seconds out.
I elect to do another lap then. And Enzo will do the same. Who's third doing? Oh, he came in a late stop from Serraval there. Late call.
And a lot of people are pitting. This is going to be the thing. Where's Oliver Askew? Let's ride on board with Oliver Askew. See where he comes out in the windows. A lot of guys in the pits. Has he gained positions? He was P10.
Oh, yes, yes, yes!
And he's gained a position. He's up into P9. Fantastic. Oliver Askew. He's all over the back of Pedersen. He's on cold tyres just outside the pits. Oliver Askew is on tyres that are already up to temperature. It's going to be an interesting outlap for Pedersen. Oh. Can Askew gain an extra position on track? He's all out push. Clean pit stop for Logan Sargent. That should be enough to secure him race victory. But can Oliver Askew secure another position on track? We'll find out next week on Fanatics Racing Team. 10 laps remaining.
I should have pushed the outlap a bit more. But, come on, Oliver. Those should be the only last pit stops of the race. Woo! P9. We gained one. We gained one position.
It's decent. Every position gained is a positive in this championship. We know Logan is the guy going for the Drivers' Championship, and Oliver Askew is just getting as many points as he can for the Constructors. And like we said, no race have we had both drivers complete the race. So with 7 laps remaining, it looks good.
That's a jinx if I ever heard one.
But all could go wrong in the closing stages.
Too soon! Too soon!
6 laps remaining now. Logan Sargent with a 19.9 second lead. He has absolutely dominated this Mid-Ohio round of the Indy Lights Championship. Askew is staying up with Pedersen, but...
I don't want to push you, Logan.
4 laps remaining. And the question is, when will it be safe to give a little last push for Oliver Askew? When do the drop off on the intermediates?
I think Inters is like 5%.
Okay. It's probably going to be a last 2 laps. Just absolutely go hell for leather. Here we go.
3 laps. I'm giving him 3 laps.
3 laps. Can we make one more position on track? Can we get past Pet there with the championship, I believe? So anything that, damages Logan's... 2 laps remaining. He's closer, but not close enough as it stands. He would be in DRS zone if that was a thing in Indy Lights, but it's not.
Come on,
so,
Oliver.
Oliver Askew, he's closed the gap. It's 0.8. Oh, no, he just lost a slight... Oh, no, it's 0.8 still, and... it's just hovering at that 0.8. I don't think he's going to be able to get any closer than that 0.8 gap. It's going to take a mistake from Pedersen. He's all over the back of him in these wet conditions where the track is drying on the intermediate tyres and pushing the tyres to the limit. Pedersen's tyres are a little bit more further gone than Oliver Askew's. It could be enough to force him into mistake. Let's see how it goes. The race is ending. Logan Sargent wins the Mid-Ohio race.
Wait, did it end a lap early?
Oliver Askew. He's coming round the final corners and P9. It is what it is. But
look at this.
Logan Sargent. Victory at Mid-Ohio.
He got pole and he got the race win.
It's Ahmed who's back. Hey. What a race from Logan Sargent. Victory in a P9, the first race that Fanatics Racing Team and the Indy Lights Championship have had both cars finish, and that is absolutely huge for the constructors.
5-stop race.
Wow.
Yeah,
and you can see that stint on the hards at the start of the race really benefited, because it meant that, Linus Lundqvist, who finished down in P12 in today's race, was the big loser, and it allowed Logan Sargent to close on the championship.
You had to do that extra stop on the super softs. Fittipaldi had to do the early stop on the inters, whereas Logan was in the right place at the right time. Oh yeah. There he is!
Logan Sargent with his second victory of the season. Incredible. Here at Fanatics Racing.
Oh yeah. Second vic. Where did he get his first one?
I'm pretty sure he won one before.
It kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Pretty sure we had like a P2 and a P1 or something.
Yeah, I feel like we won an early race, didn't we? Oh, love a spec series. Everyone's got a shot. Well, yeah, because I think we're paying Oliver quite a bit. We may have to let Oliver go next season.
Not if we make it up into IndyCar.
Actually, no, his cost per race is really low. I wonder where I'm losing the money.
Looks like it's the HQ. And next year's car.
And I can't do anything about that. Oh, actually, cost per race 932. No. So it must be all HQ, which I can't do anything about.
As long as we don't go bankrupt.
We're
But let's look at the
fine.
championship. Has the team invested in crypto? No. We haven't secured that Bitcoin. It's the impossible question. That's why you shouldn't have done the interview. Didn't affect...
No,
others.
it didn't,
So
actually.
that was good. That was good.
Oh, DC, I saw. Analysis. How did Serena Williams do in the tennis? Good.
Oh dear. Well, that's the race for today.
Just the one?
Yeah, just the one for today, I think. We got the 9:30, haven't we, again? So we'll keep working.
That was a long race because we actually had to pay attention.
Yeah, we did. And it was a good one. It was a good race. A race victory.
Yeah, we did get 2 wins. You were right, indeed. We won at Indianapolis. The road course.
What a place to
And
win.
that was the first time we said it was like a goal. 2 drivers to finish a race. And it finally...
We've got
finally
Toronto, the streets
happened.
of Toronto. Unfortunately, that won't actually be happening in the 2021 IndyCar season, unfortunately. COVID.
We have got the streets of Nashville where they go over a bridge.
They got a goddamn bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's like
Four
a tunnel.
races to go. We'll have a quick look at the standings. Logan Sargent is just 13 points behind Linus Lundqvist, and Fanatics Racing are just 30 points behind HMD in the Constructors' Championship, which is the one we have to win to get promoted to the IndyCar.
Both championships are viable for this season, and you might see us actually win a championship.
We won F3
Yeah, we did actually. That's a good thing.
after a long
Long time. But this is our first season, so this is impressive.
Well, because it's the Spec Series. Gotta
Yeah.
love it.
Gotta love
You
it.
don't have to waste all the time.
Don't have to faff around with that car development.
Who was the guy? It was the rear left guy. Yeah. Sorry, Boyer. It's probably your last race, mate. Candidates aren't great though. I'll sort that out.
Okay. All right. Anyway, that's it for us. That's it. Thank you. It's been a wonderful stream. As always, thank you for being
We
so
won.
active in the comments. What a great race for it to be a part of. Thanks for being a part of it all. And yeah, we won!
We won!
We won!
We won!
We won! I hope you enjoyed the F1 Fancy rant as well, because F1 Fancy,
Yep.
it means a lot.
So much that Mike spent 5 minutes ranting about Lewis Hamilton.
Absolutely. Keep racing, Ahmed.
Oh.
Yeah, no, sorry, it was just in chat. We'll be back with the IndyCar podcast with our race predictions for this year's Indy 500 tomorrow. And then obviously we'll have a feature video which will be an Indy 500 explain video as well. So hopefully, we'd sit in
Look
IndyCar
out for that.
while you're going, Tristan, what the fuck I just got here.
Oh.
Sorry, Tristan. Sorry.
Wait, you missed out on...
Victory!
Bam. Logan Sargent P1, Oliver Askew P9. Second in both championships so far. You
Next
missed a
time,
great race.
Tristan.
You got to
Next time.
replay.
Absolutely, have a replay. No! What, Craig? The anticipation's killing me.
Was he doing the alphabet thing again?
Maybe, but just with no and its alternatives. Yeah. Anyway, guys, have a lovely rest of your evening, and we will see you later in the week. So, you F1 fans, keep racing!